Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to Bold and the Beautiful teasers, Eric Forrester will decide to make significant adjustments following information from John Finnegan regarding the latter stages of his recuperation. Eric seems to be almost fully recovered and prepared to begin his happily ever after with Donna Logan. Finn was very careful at first, not telling Eric about all the problems. It seems like the program will emphasize the difficulties and show Eric having some setbacks. But now that Eric is getting well, things are changing. Eric is growing stronger every day, and the atmosphere is becoming more upbeat. B&B spoilers state that Eric would wish to spread his happiness to all of his loved ones as a consequence. Eric is a huge party animal, so he'll be inviting the Logans and Forresters over to celebrate his fantastic prognosis. Naturally, when the celebration starts, Eric will have a few tricks up his sleeve. It appears that Eric will ask Donna to marry him. Thus, he may present her with a stunning engagement ring and disclose that he has been preparing for this for some time. Maybe Eric just wanted to wait to commit until he was certain he would be allowed to stay. After his doctor's appointment, Eric will ask Donna to marry him once he is more confident about it. Eric and Donna will proceed with a quick vow exchange the week of February 5 to 9. Given that Eric and Donna will already have collected all of their loved ones for the celebration, it looks like the wedding may take place right away. They'll be married as soon as possible, and after Carter Walton apparently conducts their ceremony, they'll have a lovely toast since Eric could claim he doesn't want to waste any more time without making Donna his wife. The most important thing here will be committing to each other and celebrating with the people that are important to Eric and Donna, even if they have to deal with some legalities later. According to previews for the Bold and the Beautiful, Donna and Eric will start over as a married couple. It will be interesting to watch how their happy news plays out in the future. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Monday, February 5, indicate that RJ Forrester and Luna Nozawa are going to enjoy yet another incredible night together. When all the disruptions were eventually resolved, RJ and Luna just made their first kiss. Naturally, Luna acknowledged that she had never done it with anybody else, which only serves to highlight how unique her relationship with RJ is. According to B&B teasers, RJ and Luna will continue to work their magic as they celebrate their growing love. Luna and RJ will feel more and more like they were destined to be together as they get closer. He will be quite happy now that he is no longer with Eric Forrester. There were jokes about a party because Eric had recently hosted a little get-together at the Forrester mansion with some loved ones. But as it happens, Eric will make the decision to host a formal celebration following some encouraging news from John Finnegan and his medical team. It looks like Eric has a really good prognosis that will make him very happy, so he will want to throw a huge party and invite everyone he cares about. This was Eric's second such get-together, and it was held in a serious setting. Despite the possibility that this may be the final party they ever had with Eric, everyone was striving to maintain a brave expression. Now that Eric is on the path to a complete recovery, the atmosphere can be genuinely joyful. Eric doesn't have to fear that this is the last party he will ever have to enjoy it to the fullest. Donna Logan and the others will understand that Eric is prepared to move on and welcome this new chapter, even though they don't want him to go overboard. In fact, past spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful were rather depressing, suggesting that Eric would struggle to return to his previous form. The conversation itself raised questions about the difficulties Eric would encounter. Thankfully, the most recent spoilers are optimistic about Eric's promising future and are swinging in a completely other way. Keep an eye out for some exciting news as teasers for the Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Eric's next celebration will include some major surprises. Spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Poppy Nozawa is holding onto a secret that will ultimately get into the wrong hands. Could Shayla Carter discover what Poppy is hiding? Shayla Carter has a way of sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. She is now very positive that Luna Nozowa's father is not Bill Spencer, even if B&B hasn't provided proof. When Poppy disproved that theory and presented the evidence as being far more dire, she did it rather convincingly. Naturally, the program also hinted to Poppy's time spent living with Jack, Lee, and John Finnegan just prior to Luna's birth. Poppy most certainly slept with Jack, or maybe had a serious relationship that ended with Luna's pregnancy. Poppy might understand how untidy that discovery would be, and how much more hate she would face from Lie if the truth was ever revealed. Poppy could wish to carry this secret to her grave because it has the potential to upend many lives. If Shayla manages to figure out what Poppy is hiding, she could have other ideas. If Shayla could just piece together the facts, it would not be difficult to solve. Also, Poppy's response to her theory might confirm whether or not Shayla is correct. On the other hand, Shayla could at some time overhear Poppy and Jack talking, which would corroborate the story of the biodad. In any case, given that Shayla may not be the only woman to have an affair with Jack and bear his kid, it's easy to see her feeling a bit less unique. Sheila would obviously not be Shayla if she didn't attempt to take advantage of a bombshell like this. Perhaps Shayla could use blackmail to pressure Poppy into assisting her in strengthening her relationship with Finn. Sheila could believe that since Finn clearly adores Aunt Poppy, Poppy can speak well of her and persuade Finn to get in touch with his biological mother. Sheila may forewarn that she will ruin Poppy's life by exposing the paternity truth if she doesn't fit into Finn and the kids' world. In that scenario, would Poppy just tell Luna, Lee, and everyone else the truth, or would she give in to Shayla's demands? Bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Poppy Nozowa is keeping a secret that's bound to fall into the wrong hands eventually. Shayla Carter has a knack for poking her nose where it doesn't belong, so could she find out what Poppy's keeping under wraps? Although B&B hasn't offered confirmation on who Luna Nozowa's father is, she now feels pretty certain it's not Bill Spencer. Poppy was pretty convincing when she shut down that idea and made it seem like the truth was so much worse. Of course, the show also offered some hints about Poppy living with Jack Finnegan, Lee Finnegan, and John Finnegan shortly before Luna was born. It seems likely Poppy hooked up with Jack, or even had a full-blown affair that resulted in Luna's conception. Poppy may realize how messy that revelation would be and how much more vitriol she'd receive from Lie if the truth ever came to light. This is a secret that would turn multiple lives upside down, so Poppy may hope she can take it to the grave with her. Sheila may have other plans if she somehow discovers what Poppy is hiding. It'd be simple for Shayla to figure it out if she gathered the right clues, and then Poppy's reaction to her theory might tell her that she's right. Then again, Shayla might eavesdrop on a conversation between Poppy and Jack that confirms the biodad news at some point. Regardless, it's easy to imagine Shayla feeling a little less special, since she's perhaps not the only woman who had an affair with Jack and brought his child into the world. Naturally, Shayla wouldn't be Shayla if she didn't try to use a shocker like this to her advantage. Maybe Shayla could resort to blackmail and push Poppy to help her make progress bonding with Finn. It's obvious that Finn adores Aunt Poppy, so Shayla may think Poppy can put in a good word for her and convince Finn to connect with his birth mother. Sheila might warn that if she doesn't become part of the picture for Finn and the kids, then she'll make life miserable for Poppy by blowing up the paternity truth. Would Poppy surrender to Shayla's demands in that case, or just come clean to Luna, Lee, and everyone else? The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Poppy might have to make that decision at some point, so stick with us for updates on any curveballs that might be looming. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Poppy may have to make that choice at some time. Follow us for updates on any impending turns of events. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.